Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at SPY and QQQ, that is S&P 500 and Nasdaq, and then we'll take a look at tech stocks, that is Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Netflix, Google, and Amazon. Now, you saw in the thumbnail of this video that this is not good. What is not good, you ask, Junior Trader? Well, the way the market has closed, I'll start off with S&P 500 today first. Now, the way the market has closed today is showing me still the signs that we may continue to drop lower. Now, why so? Well, okay, this is the red line I drew over here, right? I just didn't draw it out of nowhere. I mean, there was a significant level marked by my indicator already. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below this video. But this red line came due to the reason that this was the previous potential, a potential support. What do we mean by potential support is if the price action is showing us signs of hold there. But since we broke below that, pretty much opened below it yesterday, right? That becomes now a resistance. And today, S&P 500 tried to go above it, but is still selling off, which shows us that structure is still remaining to the downside. Sellers are still present, pushing it lower in the downtrend. Also, this, if as long as until SPY is not able to close above this 524 and 59 cents, this keeps the chance of forming a head and shoulder pattern on a massive scale on SPY. And if then we break this 200 days moving average now without going and closing above 524 and 80 cents around, and we break 200 days moving average, that creates a huge problem on SPY, guys. That would bring quite a big drop on SPY, right? So the next only levels would be like, I think we'll go much lower than 493, but then that would be like 459 as well. But are we there yet? No. But what I want to surface is this possibility, right? Because we are still selling off underneath of that red line. We closed below that. Now, the only thing that can save SPY are multiple things. Either we just break above and start closing above 524 and almost 80 cents or whatnot, or we come back down, try to find a pivot just right over here, and then continue to go higher. Or if we even come down to 200 days moving average, we need to find consolidation there or pivots there to go up. So there's still time for that. It's not that a head and shoulder is confirmed. It's not confirmed, but I'm providing you the possibilities of that happening. And to avoid that, what we need to see in the price action. Right now, we just saw a sell-off by the end of the day. Market still closed below 524. Structure remains in the downtrend. This rebound that came intraday, that's fine. And now let's talk about that, right? So how to trade the rebounds, right? You got the pullback at the significant level, 518. With the previous yesterday's pivot, we still kept finding a pivot here at a significant level today, support into the pullbacks for multiple hours of consolidation here. Market open and you trade it to the upside, right? And yeah, and then 50 hours moving average is what we got. Now in the post market also, you can see we are selling off. So this is bad for the market. Now tomorrow, this is the level to watch. Tomorrow is 518. If SPY gets below it tomorrow, it's gonna go lower. Or if SPY can maintain itself 518 above, I would only, this would most likely will remain choppy. I don't expect much upside tomorrow after seeing today's price action. But again, much more upside will only come if we get above 524 and 50 hours moving average. But likelihood of that happening tomorrow is less, in my opinion. Just talking about what I'm seeing in the price action. And yeah, anytime if we lose this 518, just be prepared for much more downside, right? So it's not looking good. The weakness is present still in SPY. So now let's take a look at QQQ. And so let's go to the daily interval. Now QQQ is, again, the red line that I provided you, right? Marked by a significant level as well, but this is the important levels to watch. Today we tried to go back up there, then eventually after test, almost very close to testing, that sold off. Structure still remains to the downside. QQQ, if it loses tomorrow, well, the only thing that can save QQQ is a pivot at 200 days moving average. But the structure still remains to the downside. You can see rebounds are getting shorted at those significant level. And if I take it to the hourly interval, Yeah, this thing is also looking bad. If we lose 435, then get prepared for much more downside, and then only 200 days moving average is something that can save you. So that's QQQ. Now let's go to tech stocks. That is Microsoft, and then Apple, Meta, Netflix, Google, and Amazon. So Microsoft, though it's in the downtrend, today rebound that came, that's fine, but it's still rejecting underneath of 200 days moving average. Structure is not changed bullish on this. That was a rebound, and you can see we talked about it, and this is where it's rejecting. It's the next level up will only be above 200 days moving average, otherwise no. And I'm pretty sure it's also going to be selling off in the post market. Yeah, it's selling off. Well, there's SMCI earnings today. I don't know how much that is affecting it. We'll take a look at SMCI in another video, but I'll show you that as well real quick in this video. So Microsoft selling off underneath of that significant level 404, just level that I provided you yesterday. And right now, yeah, if Microsoft loses 397, expect much more downside on this tomorrow. All right. Yeah, market is looking weak. Apple. Apple tried to rebound today, but it's, yeah, in the post market it's selling off. Let's straight away go to the hourly interval on Apple. So price action, I don't, yeah, well, if we stay below 206 and 57 cents tomorrow, it can continue lower to 199 area. That's likely, or $200 in other words. Yeah, it's in the downtrend as well, guys, right now on the hourly interval. Meta went up today. Post market a little bit selling off, but Meta is still looking strong. So again, overall structure here, it's very range bound, it's very choppy. I would only look at Meta right now on hourly interval. That's the only way to trade it. And for today, I talked about if it can stay above 200 hours moving average or can get above it, that's a long play. You can see we got above it, came back down, found a support here, tried to go back up. There is no question as it's just an upside play. So Meta though still looks bullish though. Meta will only give me problem if we lose 485 and 98 cents. Then only I'll say it's a problem. And Netflix. Netflix was, I knew that it was going up quite a bit today, and then eventually though it sold off, and now it's selling off. It's at $606 in the post market. It tried to go back up, but look at it where it rejected. Pretty much the same area zone that I provided. Once we lose this zone, expect downside. We got downside and came back, retested it, but sold off at the very same area. Let's take a look at if intraday it's looking any bullish. No. Well, okay, so Netflix, I can still give it some benefit of doubt here. If Netflix can tomorrow also get above or stay above 605 and 32 cents, you can trade this into this trend line that we have here on Netflix. Oh, wow. Sorry. Let me do it correctly here. This. But anytime if we lose 20 hours moving average and 608 and 5, there's no point in staying long on this as well. Yeah, technically it's though like still downtrending overall, right? It's all about intraday what to do, upside or downside, right? But overall structure still remains on this to the downside still, right? And take profits in the extensions. If you want to short, let the rebound happen on the overall structure. You can then short and accordingly make the decisions that way, right? Google. Google is trying to stay above 200 days moving average. Structure is still bearish. On Google, structure will not turn to the upside unless we get above 163.87 cents. It's a downtrending structure on Google. So hourly interval, watch 200 days moving average tomorrow. If we break that and also start to lose these pivots, right, like 157, just going to continue lower. Yeah, on the upside, if it can get above tomorrow for any reason 160.39 cents, then some upside can come. To intraday only 163.99 cents, but it's not a swing long play. Swing short play, yes, it was, and it may still be. Again, you will have, again, let's go back to the Google again. We'll have to take the position at the structural pivots, right, with the stop loss on the other side. Stop loss on the other side, and then take profits in the extension. Rebound is happening where you see rejection again at these levels. As we get closer to 200 days moving average, I like to first, this is the time I just like to book the profits, and then I like to see a break, and then the next leg starts to come with the stop loss on the other side, definitely, right? Amazon. So Amazon, in the post market a little bit down, but it's, well, so overall structure, though it's looking weak on this, it's in the downtrend, it's below 200 days moving average as well, everything. Rebound is also being sold off. Is there a likelihood that it can form a pivot here? Because the structure is still trying to hold strong here, right? So let's go to the hourly interval for that. And we'll have to see some consolidation and whatnot, right? So it's very important for Amazon to stay above 160 and 52 cents for intraday level to show us some upside. Otherwise, it's going to continue down to the next levels, right? Down here, 157, 155. And the next good rebound, though, I only expect if, without breaking below 160 and 52 cents, if Amazon can get above 165 and 75 cents. Then a good rebound is a possibility to 173 and 81 cents. And that puts us very, well, just a little, and before that, yeah, watch 200 days moving average as well. It will be somewhere up here by then. So very close to that very level of those zones that I'm talking about, like 171 or 173. But those are the levels. You have to put these in confluence. That would be that. So that's Amazon. All right, let's just, before wrapping up, I'll do an NVIDIA and semiconductors video later as well, but I just want to see what SMCI did. Oh, wow, it fell. Okay, I'll talk about these earnings and everything later, guys. I'll just go over the numbers. The miss on both fronts, and the price is quite down. Oh, tomorrow is not going to be good on semiconductors, guys. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, technically rejected that again in the post market, also 200 hours moving average below. This thing is going to go much lower. Let me see if it's affecting NVIDIA. Wow, yeah, it's affecting NVIDIA as well. Okay. Well, never mind. I'll be doing semiconductor video later as well, and yeah, it's affecting AMD as well. Here we go. Continuing downside. All right, guys, that's it for this video. And if you found it helpful, valuable, hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you in my next videos. Bye.